already know it's Hiero Day. We couldn't celebrate Hiero in 50 years of hip hop and not get this man in the tent. Let the folks know who it is just for the sake of it.
Man, my name is Mistah Fab. I represent Oakland, California. Happy to be here another year, thriving. Big shout outs to the big brothers for laying the blueprint on how to continue to keep hip hop flowing.
How we keep hip hop flowing and going, and it's the curriculum for all the young folks. And how has hip hop personally inspired you to keep on going in this movement that we're creating out here?
Hip hop has created everything from its innovative stages to the curation stages to be able to say, here it is that I've never had a job in my life. I've never been in jail. I've never done anything like that. And I've survived and built everything that I've built off the stages of hip hop. Being on the precipice of generational changes to be able to break generational curses and make sure that the forthcoming of hip-hop fans can realize that hip-hop sets up so many different plateaus and platforms for people to continue to elevate. We've started off rapping and backpacking to now being businessmen and owners and politicians and several other things times over, and I owe it all to hip-hop.
And what songs do you specifically hear people saying made the most impact on them?
It's all personal. I think that's a personal perspective about how you resonated with the record at the time that it came out and what it did to you, and that's a spiritual connection that you have with the music. And every song resonates differently. There are fans of mine that come up to me and say songs that I would have never thought anyone would listen to, and I'll be like, "You like that song?" It's like, "Yo, just at the time what I was going through." And so those are the things that we deal with. So every song hits different people in different ways because it's all about how it affected them personally.
And for folks who need to be inspired to keep on living life, to keep on going in the game, in the work field, what song would you recommend for folks to listen to feel that impact that made you feel motivated or special in some type of way?
That song to me wouldn't be a hip hop song. That song is a song, produced by a hip hop producer or a producer that's, I don't even want to marginalize him just to hip hop. He's such an amazing producer all around, and he's a great person. But the song Closer to My Dreams is a song by Guapale, who is from the seed of hip hop. The Hiero print was definitely on those early labels, them being behind and supporting her and the things that they do. They come in the same camps. But to me, that song is very inspirational just based off the fact of it keeps a person focused and realizing that we all go through it. And when we're on this journey of dreams, it seems as if every time we get closer to it, the finish line gets pushed back. But that's to continue to fall in love with the adventure and the journey, because the destination is final. No pun and no reference to the movie, but it's final. We must enjoy the journey, and getting closer to it is a beautiful thing. And that song always resonates to me about continuing to keep going and the trajectory of just dream chasing.
Shay, well, I always see that your work is for the community, and you got the dope era. I saw that you was over there, right? So we got just so many works that's going on to make sure that our young folks get to their dreams, and also our OGs who are paving that way. So thank you so much for your influence. And, we say that's the Negro spiritual out here in the Bay. Everybody know the influence that Guapale in that song has had. So thank you for referencing that.
Most definitely. That song hits me a different way, like what we were just talking about in the aforementioned. She sang that song at my mother's funeral.
Wow.
And that song will always affect me differently, because every time I hear it, that's the only thing that I remember at the funeral.
Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, I'm a DJ as well, and I do big with, and I don't even have to say this on the mic, but with funerals and making sure that energy and that love is there, and that vibe is experienced when folks is going through that. So again, just thank you for being here and for sharing that and being vulnerable with us and making sure that folks know that hip hop is alive, the culture is alive, and we got to keep this movement moving. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Much love to Mistah Fab.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hiero Day.